This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1645, Reframe Your Stress so you can accomplish what you truly desire, by Karl Staib of bringgratitude.com, and I'm your narrator, Justin Malik. Welcome to Optimal Living Daily, OLD for short, or old podcast, where I narrate the best blogs I can get permission from, covering productivity, minimalism, personal development, all that fun stuff. And today's article comes from a new author for this show, Karl Staib of bringgratitude.com. I'll tell you more about him after the reading, so for now, let's get right to our first post from him and start optimizing your life. Reframe your stress so you can accomplish what you truly desire, by Karl Staib of bringgratitude.com. I did it again. My anxiety was overwhelming me and I cleared my throat in the middle of a sentence. As I swallowed, the audience waited patiently. Then I continued, but I was off my rhythm. I stumbled to regain my composure. It never came back. I finished up my presentation and sat down. Once my heart stopped racing, I started beating myself up. I asked myself, why couldn't I do better? Why does my anxiety attack me? Why do I even try? These were terrible questions, so I paused, went to the bathroom, and did the pulse breath technique to calm myself down. It worked. Then I asked myself better questions to help reframe the situation. What did I learn from my presentation? What could I do a little better next time? What am I grateful for about the situation? The audience seemed to like it. They at least didn't throw their hot coffee at me. Public speaking has gotten easier for me after practicing at Toastmasters and volunteering for every presentation I could at work and in my community, but my anxiety still flares up. My palms sweat, and sometimes my anxiety overwhelms me during an important presentation. Many of my clients come to me with similar situations. They want someone who has been through the struggle just like them. They could read my book or my articles, but to have someone walk them through it and explain what is going on inside of them really helps deepen the experience and allows them to process it a little better. Notice. The simple act of noticing when you get stressed or feel overwhelmed is so important. This is the biggest hurdle. Many of us are taught to ignore stress. We don't give it the attention it deserves because it makes us uncomfortable. Quote, one simple mindset reset that can help us face and find the good in the stress in our lives is to view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The ability to learn from stress is built into the basic biology of the stress response. For several hours after you have a strong stress response, the brain is rewiring itself to remember and learn from the experience. Stress leaves an imprint on your brain that prepares you to handle similar stress the next time you encounter it. Psychologists call the process of learning and growing from a difficult experience stress inoculation. Going through the experience gives your brain and body a stress vaccine. Kelly McGonigal, Stanford Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education. We have to retrain our synapses by noticing what is going on inside of us so that we can appreciate and learn from our feelings. Once you notice these feelings, then you can practice appreciating them. Appreciate. Know that everything will be okay. Sometimes it takes time to process and adjust to a situation. When you take the time to appreciate the moment, you will slow down enough to reframe how you view a situation. So when I came back to the meeting, I silently thanked everyone for being there and reminded myself that I'm human and I'm far from perfect. I appreciated that the presentation showed me that I let myself get a little overconfident. I should have done a few run-throughs so that I felt comfortable with my presentation. Good questions. The voice inside our head determines much of our happiness. If we support ourselves and have strong beliefs that come from a good place, then we can have an encouraging dialogue that helps us reach new heights. Next time you go into a stressful situation, ask yourself good questions versus weakening ones. Ask yourself, when have I handled a stressful moment? What was the moment? What did I do well in that moment? Know that you have handled a stressful situation in the past, and it will help you understand that you can handle the upcoming situation too. Reflect. As I was driving home, I thought about how I handled the moment. I listed 3 things I was grateful for in that moment. I felt so much better because I had a system that supported me. It's still not perfect, but I've grown from my stress instead of allowing it to push me around. When you look back and realize that there was a lot to savor in that moment, it can help you learn and grow from it. I learned that I was able to calm down. In the past, I've had panic attacks while speaking and I had to stop talking and leave the room. I was so embarrassed, but now I know I can recover and finish my presentation. My challenge to you. I challenge you to keep an awareness journal for 30 days. An awareness journal is a great place to go a little deeper into your thoughts and feelings to find new ways to grow without being too self-critical. When you notice the what and how, you'll begin to understand that your view of the situation causes your body to react the way that it does. What is happening? How am I reacting to it? The more aware you are of your stressful thoughts and feelings, the more you can reframe how you process them. This will help you reframe a stressful situation in a more positive way. It's all in how you view a situation. Quote, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Viktor E. Frankl. Your stress is only as bad as you make it. I know this sounds cliche, but it's true. You have the power to turn any stressful situation into a positive one with a lot of practice. That's why an awareness journal is so powerful. It helps you see a stressful situation from different perspectives, which helps you step back and not let your emotions dictate your choices and happiness. When you're able to do this, you create emotional separation from the situation so you can make the choice to continue to go after what you truly desire. You just listened to the post titled Reframe Your Stress So You Can Accomplish What You Truly Desire by Karl Staib of bringgratitude.com. And now, have you considered going back to college but are overwhelmed with family and work obligations? The idea of getting a degree seems far-fetched, especially when you've been out of school for a while. I remember feeling anxious at the thought of being one of the older kids at school. But thanks to the University of Texas at El Paso, or UTEP, you can now get your degree at your convenience. UTEP has a full suite of online degree programs known as UTEP Connect, which offers one of the lowest tuition rates within the UT system. Not only is it affordable, but UTEP also provides strong support to its students with personalized guidance since the beginning. With a point of contact assigned to each student, you'll no longer feel lost when navigating and completing the application process. UTEP Connect also works closely with UTEP Military Student Success Center to help you gain seamless entry to UTEP after your military service. UTEP Connect is now accepting applications, so don't miss the opportunity to advance your career with your degree. Go to online.utep.edu or call UTEP Connect at 1-800-684-UTEP today for more information. Again, that's 1-800-684-UTEP. With UTEP Connect, higher education is now within reach of everyone, everywhere. And thank you to Karl, brand new author for our shows. Bring Gratitude is his site, but also a book that he wrote. You can find it on Amazon. He's also a coach, helping with mindset after having gone through many challenges himself, like you heard, but also depression, being fired, money issues, cancer, and more. Come by bringgratitude.com to learn about that and to check out his posts. There are a lot of resources for you there, and it always means a lot when you show our authors your support. But that'll do it for today. Have a great day, a great start to your weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you over the weekend where your optimal life awaits.